Hello again, people, and welcome to yet another edition of Stronghold. Today, we shall be checking out the Hidden Lookout. As seen by last time, we eliminated all the wolves, so they should not be that much of an issue anymore. However, as kind of hinted at the end of the last mission, we are starting to get pretty close to a new form of opposition. Specifically that of the first of our enemies. I was going to say the wolf. We're done with killing the wolves. Stop killing wolves. Our new enemy is the rat. And no, not a horde of rats, but Duke the Poos, also known as the rat. So, let us begin and actually start seeing what we have to deal with today.
A dispatch arrives from Sir Longarm.
Hopefully, by the time you receive this message, all has gone well, and you have put an end to those irritating wolves. I now ask a favor of you. Begin constructing an outpost on the edge of Duke de Pousse's territory in order to help me better judge the strength of the rat's forces. You must not, under any circumstances, send confirmation of your mission's completion to Lord Woolsack.
The rat was raised as an only child in lands belonging to the de Pouce family. The Duke showed his mother favour, ensuring that she never paid taxes, and always had enough to get by. One day, a messenger came by, and it was revealed that his father was the same Duke de Pouce who his mother had once worked for as a serving wench. Due to an unfortunate accident, the entire de Pouce family had been lost at sea whilst returning from holiday, leaving the rat as next in line to inherit the title of Duke.
Find a suitable location on high ground near the lands belonging to Duke de Pouce and start construction of an outpost. The wooden keep will offer better protection than a simple hall. Take some cattle to breed as the land there suits them well. Do not show yourself to the enemy, but should you be discovered, let none escape to tell. The hills will give your archers an advantage when firing from height.
So, this level starts introducing a whole new aspect of the game, specifically the fact that we have difficulty. Right here. You can set the difficulty to whatever you want. I'm going to set it to very hard, because I am a masochist and I like setting things to hardest difficulty, because I can do such. And the fact that I like a challenge. Of course, I might be shooting myself in the foot because of the fact that I'm absolutely terrible at RTS games. So, yeah, do not expect to see much success this video. But we're going to try and see how much I survived this. I'd be pretty surprised if I did so, because I nearly got butchered by 3 archers. 3 archers in the last mission. And we nearly starved to death. Yeah, and this was on normal difficulty of a tutorial level. That kind of broke down my confidence a lot. But, you know, we gotta do this. So basically, we're going to be right next to Duke de Pouce, and apparently we're going against, Lord Woolsack, basically. We're not even telling him that we're just kind of killed out the wolves. We're secretly going ahead and going to try and start facing off against Duke de Pouce. Basically trying to create like a forefront or something, so that way we're kind of prepared. Also, the wooden keep will offer better protection than a simple hall. So I'm guessing this time around we're no longer using the satin hall, but instead going to be using the wooden keep. Which, I'm not too sure if it has that big of a difference. Besides the fact that, it is that much more of like a command post or something. It serves the exact same function, is the exact same thing, but looks cooler. Yeah! So, yeah. And also, as you saw, now that we're actually facing off against the rat and going to have to be seeing him a lot more in these missions, we've gotten a nice formal introduction to him. Specifically saying about how, he basically inherited the throne. And yes, soon we'll be having to deal with him a lot. We'll probably actually have to deal with him at this time because that's what these objectives are about. No longer it's getting food and getting stupid stuff like that. Now we have to kill all the enemy units. And we also have a time to the last battle because, similar to what we saw in the last mission, the signpost tells us where enemy units are coming in. And they come in at certain time intervals. So we basically have to be kind of building ourselves up. At certain time intervals, they'll come in with certain units, and we will hopefully be able to take them down. And we have to survive until this last battle. So, let's hope for the best. Anyway, what's some hints? Well, the hills give your archers the advantage from firing from height. We already knew that. Some cattle to breed. That's interesting. Start by placing your keep on high ground near the plains. Use walls and platforms and a gatehouse to defend your position. So basically everything we had before. Use the terrain wisely, as higher ground gives your archers the advantage. Of course, higher ground also seems to tend to make it so that way it's harder to place buildings. Dairy farms are more productive than hunting, but take some time to get started, so defend them well once they are up and running. So yeah, that's the main thing that's different this time. Everything else is the same as we've seen in all the levels up to this one. Nothing else has been introduced that's different. However, this time around we have the dairy farm. So, shout out to Vorknitz, who was making a joke last time around about me basically settling down and becoming a farmer after dealing with cyber scorpions. Well, now we have actual literal farms. I don't think this helps at all. But yeah, this is a dairy farm, which serves much the same purpose as hunters. Basically, producing food. This farm allows you to produce cheese. A dairy farmer will arrive and begin breeding cattle. When 3 cows have been bred, the dairy farmer will begin milking the cows, turn the milk into cheese. Space permitting, it will then deliver the cheese to the granary. Big drawback to dairy farming is leather for armor production, as tanners will constantly take the cows and slaughter them for leather. That fact really doesn't concern us at all right now because we have no need to create armor, no need for tanners or all that. So, for the time being, we just have a dairy farm. We just have cows. It sounds pretty simple, but the fact of the matter is, as they even said, dairy farms take a bit to be created. Unlike hunters who are just able to send their people out and start hunting, dairy farms take a little bit of time to create the cows, breed them, before they can start milking them. So they take a bit. But once they're created, they can be more of an investment, as far as I know. So we'll see how this all works. But really, we don't even have to worry about creating anything, we just have to worry about surviving. So let's see how all this works.
Place a keep to sight your castle, my liege.
So there's the signpost, that's where the enemy's going to be coming from. And these are like the hills up here. It seems logical that this is like a good place to kind of create my keep. As you see, no longer a Saxon Hall, but instead a wooden keep, which you can place right here.
Sight your granary, sire.
Place the granary as usual, right next to the keep. And we'll save right about here. Ooh, getting all this money and getting all this stuff. And there we are. Save here.
Saving!
Now, one big difference between the wooden keep and the Saxon Hall that you may notice in terms of how it looks is the fact that the wooden key does allow archers and other units to stand on the top of it. It allows the Lord to go up there to basically make his final stand and whatnot. So, yeah, it does have the one benefit of being, like, the place to have a final stand in terms of a massive invasion instead of just the Lord randomly walking around. And also, it's a great place for archers and other high units to be shooting from that's in the middle of your base. So, it does have some minor uses over, say, the Saxon Hall, which you can't really do any of that with. Anyway, we need to get... First things first, I need to get my... Where's my... There's my farm buildings, so that's where that's going to be. I need to get some woodcutters going. Not too much wood, honestly. Okay, let's get like a woodcutter here, woodcutter here. Need like a woodcutter over here. Sure. That way it's like 2 near the invasion forces, 1 pretty close. Okay, we're also going to need some hunters. I'll start on that dairy farm right away. I don't know how long this is going to take. We'll create like 2 dairy farms. Which is good because I'm not seeing too many deer, honestly. And honestly, if there were no deer, foolish to even create... Wait, where's my hunter? Oh! I don't think there's actually a hunter's post this time around. Uh-oh. So yeah, that's one significant difference. I didn't think they actually took things away. But this level, they have proven that they take things away. We do not have the ability to hunt. So that's significant to note.
Saving!
Okay, now...
Wood needed.
I need to create my fletchers. So we have the granary, fletchers, houses. Houses I don't care about. Woodcutters, stockpile I don't care about. We have the walls, which I need to create, but I don't care about that right away. Towers, gate, don't care about that. So we have my armory and all that I need. And there's my cows! Moo-moo! Bessie, eating grass, and Clover eating grass. Yep, everybody in this game has a bloody name. Now it's just a matter of getting the woodcutters to get the wood to these locations. One of the awkward things about this is the fact that they need to travel some far distance. Not the best setup at all, but not much I can do about it. Well, I could have... Man, not that big of a deal. First thing first, I need to get some food going, so my people don't starve to death. We're also probably going to need cat soon, but that's beside the point. Let's try and get everything close this time around, because last time we ended up having to go far distance. Like say, here we can have the armory. And in front of that, where is my
More
fletchers?
wood is needed.
Okay, I'll get my first fletcher. Now I want to create about like 3 fletchers this time around. And then we'll just end up tatsing them. We're going to need tatsers this time around. Yes, these trees are way too spread out. There's not many. Not sure if this is a good or bad idea. I'll probably have to go for wood. This might have been foolish on my part. After he gets back, I might want to move him. Man, it's already created. We'll see how this works. If this doesn't work, I'll retry. We're already getting some cheese. Look at that.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
In fact, we're getting a slow population bonus right now because the two is eating.
No change in the treasury, Lord. The people love you, my lord. Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
We'll do extra rations for the time being. That way we gain some extra money in there. Well, we still had that bonus of taxes and whatnot.
Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire. The people love you, my lord. Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire.
Sorry, for every 10 people, you get 8 gold each time. Which is good news. I need to be getting gold fast. We got a second butcher.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Because I'll have to chop all this down soon. I need my barracks. Otherwise I can't get my archers. I'll put it right up here. Because it can be out of the way. Okay, let's get my barracks. There's that.
We await orders.
There's my archer.
Instructions.
You can go up here. Okay, so that way we have our first soldier. This is a good
Saving.
start because we have all our supplies. We just need to create walls. Which I'm not exactly sure how we're going to go about this. Because it's a pretty awkward construction, honestly.
Not enough wood, my lord.
Yeah, let's say like how do you want to pull this off? What's the one that's this way? Meh. Trying to get a good angle for this is not that easy. Let's say about like here. Doesn't need to be too pretty. We
Wood
just need
needed.
to be efficient. That way now we have a gateway in and out. We can close it off up here. Going to have to block out any holes. That way with the butcher's post and all that going.
Wood needed.
Yeah, the one downside just is the woodcutters are slow. Probably should have done it like here, but too late to do stuff like that now. But look at that, 2 archers!
We await orders. We await orders.
Yep, gonna need some more wood. And I'll create like another woodcutter over here, just because it's closer. That way now we have a little area of safety here. I'll take like this out. Block all the areas in between the rocks. That way, that's safe. Not this way. Here's the other side. Now I'll put it about like here. That way now we have our wooden gate. Now it's just closing it up. That way now they shouldn't be able to get through. At least not without going all the way up here.
They've found us, sir. What are your orders?
Uh-oh, we have an army.
Yes?
It's gonna be interesting. Walk out like this. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna save right here.
Saving!
We await orders. Archers, ready. War is yours.
That way now we have
Me
a bunch
lord.
of archers. Okay, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
Can't target him, sir. Arrows ready.
Aim and take them out.
Moving off.
Move,
We
guys.
are on our way.
One bad news is the fact that there was a way up here.
Moving off. Can't target him, sir. Can't target him, sir. Notch arrows.
Come on, guys, take him out. Take him out.
Finding targets. Take steady aim. Arrows ready. Notch arrows. Finding target instructions. We are on our way. We await orders. Take steady arrows ready. Are in Notch arrows under attack. Finding targets.
Okay, so luckily we survived that first attack.
Yes. Leaving now.
Problem is, we need more people. More.
We await orders. Archers ready. Moving
get
off.
Another set of archers going.
My bow is yours.
So apparently that does not take from our supplies. That's good. We can be constantly training more archers.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Okay, we gotta go back to like.
We are
lower
losing
ration.
a little money, my liege.
Yeah, let's go back to like the defaults because right now we need to wait for these guys to get back up to speed. Sadly. Also, not too sure if this is actually a benefit or a loss if I do this.
Our cows are struck down by a strange malady, my lord.
Yeah, I remember this. There's always that strange melody. I really don't get that. And this is part of the problem
Saving!
of dairy farms I always have a problem with. I always have the problem of melodies and not able to do
No
anything with
change
it.
in the treasury, lord.
How do we get rid of the melody? That's what I never understood.
We await orders. Instructions. We are on our way.
But luckily, this is going to cause archers at 2 posts, which will be more prepared for the coming events.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Luckily, we're already getting cows back. Come on, people.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
At the moment, this is going to be getting very close because of this whole mess of people. But luckily, now we're getting a much more advantageous position.
We await orders. We await orders. Yes? Archers, ready. My bow is yours.
In all honesty, we're getting a good supply of wood going. It's just the fact that we need to get the dairy farms going.
Me lord? Leaving now.
The only reason we're not having good dairy farms is because of the cows taking so long to build back up again. Because they had to be attacked. Because they went all the way up there, which is the one side I didn't have protected. That one little area up here. Now they should try and take out our gates.
Our scouts report another group of the Rats men heading in our direction. Are we ready for them?
I really hope so. This definitely is going to be interesting, but this time around we have plenty of archers, luckily.
We await orders. Instructions.
Compared to the last time. All the original archers on the other one Then we have this. A secondary
We await
group
orders.
here.
Yes?
It's the same size as the original one was, so we have double the amount.
Saving!
Now, come on, cow people. You can do it. Milk your cows. Milk them cows. Oh yeah, milk them cows, baby. Yeah, this is hardcore. We're watching cows being milked. Yeah. What am I doing in my life? Watching cows be milked.
The rats' troops are attacking.
Uh-oh. Are we ready? Hopefully we are.
We await orders. Archers, ready. Moving off. We are on our way.
Okay, let's do this. And there's food finally going in. Good, good, good. We need food really fast. Come on, milk them cows. Hopefully this time we shall be able to take them down without too much of difficulty. Because we have a pretty well-guarded base, hopefully. I think we should be fully fortified. We'll see, won't we? Honestly, I don't care about these. You can destroy these if you want. I have plenty of wood right now.
We await orders.
My primary... Yoo-hoo. Where did the archer go?
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
I clicked on archer and I didn't get an archer. I just got another peasant.
My bow is yours.
What are you doing here?
Take steady aim. Leaving now. Moving off. We are on our way.
Okay, let's unlock this gate.
My lord. Leaving now.
I'll get you on the wall. There we are. We didn't even suffer any losses, really, besides, you know, these two wind areas being down. But that's okay, because we have plenty of trees here, actually, in hindsight. So it's like, I'll get another woodcutter up here. Maybe one up here, even. And we should be pretty good this time around.
We await orders. Instructions. Moving off.
As you see, we were pretty good for that first invasion.
Saving!
As you see, we're doing pretty good. Getting close to that final invasion. Hopefully we'll be ready. I'm getting a pretty good supply
We
of
await orders.
guards.
We await orders. We are on our way.
I think honestly I could make another dairy farm. That way it's not so close to danger in terms of food. So I'll create a third dairy farm. Just because.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
You know, it's still pretty close, so it's like getting a few more pieces of cheese won't hurt. As you see, we're doing pretty good in supplies. Even though we don't have any hunters, and deers are able to roam free with our 3 cow farms, doing pretty well.
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
So initially we were
Our
doing 2,
granary stocks are growing, sire.
but the whole fact of the matter that I was getting
We
more
await
before.
orders. Yes? Leaving now. Archers, ready.
Look at that, 10
Moving
archers.
off. We
10
are on
archers.
our way.
As you see, I'm doing all this without even doing wooden platforms.
Saving!
That's what I kind of meant when I said by the last mission that wooden platforms are pretty useless. Because in general, I just have them positioned on the gates. And the gates serve the same function. So what's the whole purpose of that again? Not really sure.
We await orders. My bow is yours. Leaving now. Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
How's
The
my
people
popularity?
worship you, sire. The rats' troops are attacking.
And which invasion is this? Getting close to the end, but not the end. Let's see how this time they take the offense, because last time they didn't have to really face anything. You know, and I kind of moved myself back here. Now where are they gonna go? Luckily, I can quickly move between my two walls if I need to. And here, it's just easy enough to snipe them out between like the trees. Oh, maybe I can sneak through. I'm not too sure about this, so let's actually seal up all this. Just that way they can't sneak through that. Because who knows? I don't want to regret anything. Huh.
Me lord? Arrows ready!
Let's take out this horse with my master mount.
Arrows! Moving
Okay.
off!
Move to my
We are on
secondary.
our way!
Come on, guys, come on.
Leaving now! Instructions! Finding targets!
Come on, guys, let's take them all down.
We have survived. The enemy's stockpile is full, my lord.
We're not gonna let them escape like that, though. Vengeance is ours! Okay. I don't think there's a way you could easily repair this, so I'm just gonna chop all...
No space in the stockpile.
Getting too much wood back. That's the thing, that's why I'm kind of being able to waste the wood. Oops. Whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I can be a little bit more wasteful in my wood because of this. Because we're doing really excessive with it.
We await orders!
Okay guys, get up there.
Yes? Archers ready! Moving off!
Okay, yeah, there's getting too many up here, actually. So this is where wooden platforms might actually become a little bit more useful. Because I can do, like, some wooden platforms here. That way I could control... these little positions.
My bow is yours, me lord. We are on our way.
I find it weird that they came up here last time, mostly. I would have thought they would try going to the closest area, which would have been here. But no, that was very short. Then they all tried running up here.
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
This is going to be one of the last groups.
Our granary stocks are growing,
Look
sire.
at that! We're getting a nice supply of food. Compared to the last one where I was struggling, this time around I'm kind of coming back really fast. Make a nice comeback. Okay, let's get a little expansion there.
We await
Recruits
orders.
needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire.
Instructions.
Yeah, we're going to need to do one individually at a time.
Leaving now. Moving off.
Like put one of these on each of these. That's the thing, I'm getting too
We
much
await
stuff.
orders.
Needed, sire.
We await orders.
I don't
We
care
are on
about
our way.
having more people because that would be more melts to feed. Which I don't really need right now. We're dominating the field right now, so
We await orders. Yes. Leaving now.
inching up my people is alright.
The rats' troops are attacking.
So there's some excess here.
We await orders. Archers ready.
That's alright. As you see, we're doing pretty well.
We await orders. My bow is yours.
Now we're getting some more. These fletchers aren't even ready.
We await orders. Me lord. Moving off!
Alright, so...
Instructions!
Oh man, they're
We're
all coming
on
over
our
here.
way.
Move, 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 guys! They're all coming over here for some reason. I don't know why they like over there, but... Come on, guys, come on. What the? Oh no, there was a leak in the wall? What? I don't see where the leak is.
We await orders! Take steady aim!
So there was a leak in the wall somewhere.
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the Rats' troops heading this way.
Here. At Little Edge.
Yes?
This time around, we're just going to guard from here.
Gold needed.
No change in the treasury, Lord. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Get some gold. That way we can get some more archers.
Archers, ready!
So I'm probably not going to get the extra score bonus because I lost one of my archers in that whole chaos. But we're pretty dominating right now, honestly.
We await orders!
As I can see,
My boy's yours!
dairy farmers are a lot better than hunters
Leaving now, me lord!
in terms of
Moving off!
surviving. They're good for long term. It just, they take a while to build up. So, they aren't
The
for
Rats'
speed.
troops are attacking.
Alright, so let's see here. This should be the final one, right? Yep, I think this is the last battle. So let's do this. We're ready for this confrontation. We need 1 gold.
We are losing a little money, my liege. Our gold stocks grow steadily.
We
sire.
await orders! Instructions!
There we are, another
We are on
archer.
our way!
Ready for the whole thing. That way if they all come up here, they're pretty doomed. In fact, I could save right here and I'm not
Saving!
afraid at all. We're pretty ready for whatever they throw at us. As long as it's not a leak
We
in the wall or
await
something.
orders! Leaving now!
Let's actually
Moving off!
move a bit out. That way we can just
Arrows ready!
take some of these guys out early.
We are on our way! Notch arrows! Yes?
Probably not the best idea.
Archers ready! My boys, you finding targets! Take steady aim!
Come on, guys. Take them out. Take them out.
Leaving now!
Aha, this is like a weak spot.
Arrows ready! Can't get there, Lord! Arrows!
The enemy has breached the walls.
Oh no!
Moving, finding targets!
The enemy are inside the castle. Is under attack.
You left my friend unguarded.
The enemy are vanquished. Take steady aim!
That could have been bad because I left my
We are on our
unguarded.
way! Arrows ready! Leaving now!
Come back here, punk.
Moving off! Notch arrows! Finding targets! We are on our way!
The cowards have run, sir. We can't catch them. They'll give us away for sure.
Can't get there, Lord!
Uh-oh, they've run away though. We can't catch them. We can't catch them, and that means they've been warned to our position now. And we have a bunch of guys right here. So yeah, we defeated most of them, but some of the cowards ran away. And so we end up, with them perhaps alerting the enemy to our position. But also, good news is the fact that even though we ended up with our wall breached because I ended up trying to dominate them, I shouldn't have ran out to my guards. That was probably part of the problem. I caused my archers to try and rush the enemy, and that turned out to be a pretty bad idea. I should have waited for them to come to me. And I think I've learned in the future to be more wary of stuff like that. But, luckily, even though it was a close shave, once again, like the last level, we ended up winning. And this was on very hard, mind you, so that is an accomplishment for me. I did not even think I'd win one level on very hard, so yay! I mean, this is supposed to be one of the easiest levels, but that's beside the point. We were able to win! Yay! Luckily, they didn't have any archers themselves. They just had a bunch of melee-based opponents charge at me, so it was pretty easy for us just to maul them all. But yeah, go me!
You have boldly beaten back many of the rats' patrols, but a few stragglers have managed to survive the last attack and escaped. Although no new orders have been received, you cannot afford to let them reach Duke de Pouce to uncover your location.
So yeah, if you notice by this map, all the neutral land between us and Duke de Pouce's land has now been taken. Now we're going to be starting to take over the enemy's turf, as we don't want these archers to warn, these enemies to warn Duke de Pouce of our arrival. So we're rushing right into the enemy's land. I guess next time we'll have to see how this goes. But for the time being, we at least won our victory here! Yay! Not exactly sure how much of a victory that was, because we weren't supposed to alert the enemy to our location. But, in terms of a level, we succeeded. So yay! So, that will be for next time. Between a rock and a hard place. But for the time being, we've succeeded. And we've learned about dairy farming. So yeah, like I said earlier, I can imagine Vorknitz in particular would be happy because, yeah, he was talking about farming. And at the time, there wasn't even anything relevant to farming. Now we have freaking dairy farmers. So, yeah, it ain't easy being a dairy farmer. Anyway, I think that's all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all later.